So this is my show at it's called Canopy over in Austin. It's called the East Tour Studio Deal this year, 2019. I was invited to show through this friend of mine, another fellow artist, and it's just the crowds there just get out of this freaking world. I didn't believe it until I saw it, and I was there. That's all studios there. It's like these 2 or 3 buildings. They had cool things. They had free craft beers like you wouldn't believe, and even tequila and vodka. I thought that was pretty cool. So it goes on for 2 weekends. It's a lot to handle, so you kind of invite other people to help participate and hang out. But man, it just went on and on. So I just kind of give a little walk around of this place. The Big Medium, they're the ones who hosted this whole thing. I think they created the whole event. It's been going on for about 10 years. It's just gotten bigger and bigger. They make this really good catalog. And this is one of the shows that they had there in the I guess Big Medium had it. And then I went over to this other guy's place. I think this is the hallway going up to I don't know where the hell this is, but you can see there's a lot of art there. I even got into this one other place with my hot dog head painting called Collab. I had a show there years ago. I might actually go and the grand summation of all this YouTube activity ended in that, I guess, collab show having my hot dog head, which everyone thinks is just all I'm doing contemporary conceptual art, but reality is it's about making a hot dog head about Justin and how personal that was and how I wanted to do something for him. Just a big hot dog head covered in cheese, and it had a whole history to it. It was all done out in Redford, Texas. Anyone who watches my channel knows what the hell this is, but it's funny now because all the little details of all this shit I did can now be put into reflective. It can just be put into some show, and they think it's all some kind of performance art. But it really wasn't. It's just YouTube, me doing antics on YouTube. I don't really consider that art. It's just me trying to point out the moral flaws of my best artist buddy friend ever, Justin. Which he knew Justin's a hog farm. He owns a hog farm now over in Center Point. Good things about being here, you can kind of check it out. It's pretty good. That's where what's this place called? This is Canopy, but it used to be something called Human of Natural Achievement. That was I kind of did something with them years ago, but it's not really. It's really in my crowd. That's the thing. There's this one guy did his pop-up art show. That's how big the crowds were. He just showed up with a minivan, did this whole thing, and set up here. I kind of like it's fun to sort of just put the camera on people. When you get that craft beer buzz, it gives you like a lot of energy. But my girlfriend told me that I can't use that as an excuse anymore. So, but that might be over, so I ain't worried about it. I'm kind of getting back into the groove again. But one of the fun things was I got to put in a painting in this massive auction group show, and you can tell like this is kind of like being in eBay to some degree. That's all pieces there. Every artist I think that's involved in this whole thing put in. There's like 850 freaking artists that were involved, and so you get to put in this thing for an auction. Mine didn't sell. I don't even know where the hell it's at. I don't know if you can see it right there. It is. There's my big time exposure. Everyone notices that. See, that's one thing I like about this is basically you prove that with all the hundreds of artists you're mixed with, you're not really special. There's nothing special about a hot dog. That little thing there, a hot dog head with cheese. That's why a lot of these events, to me, just kind of like it can kill your narcissistic delusional buzz. Because wait a second, what's going on here? Just shitloads of looky-loos, and there was actually a lot of hot-looking ladies there too. But to me, I just wasn't. I don't think I'll do it again. It was too much. It was fun. I mean, I had fun walking around drinking beer and stuff. And at the end of the deal, last weekend, I got to the point where I was just harassing the public. I figured, why not? Let's just go ahead and just unload on some of these people, and got to the point where I'd say stuff like, are you drunk? If they had a beer in their hand, I go, are you guys drunk enough to buy a piece of art now? I'm turning into the creepy old fat guy now. Is just disgruntled about his art career. They're making jabs at all the hitting on ladies and stuff. The lady that got me into the thing said I was creeping out on too many of the women around. I'm like, dude, I'm just acting like being, just having fun, chatting, whatever. But, it's just, this is what happens. That's why the public can be vicious. I don't really want to, doing public events, this especially in Austin, this is like the hipster side. I don't even know what to call it. These are all art, everyone here is pretty much art literate to some degree, but, after a while it just gets a lot of nervous ladies. A lot of ladies are just, fuck if I know, one of the good things, I did get to meet a lot of my eBay bots. Actually, 2 other people just from eBay that I've known and corresponded with on the internet showed up. I've never met them in person. So all my Austin peeps sort of like showed up and said, "Hey, what's up?" They wanted to meet me and whatnot. And I had a couple of weird coincidences there. That was kind of funny. The lady I co-showed that studio with, I used to be in love with years ago. Like about almost 19 years ago. And so I made a lot of art about her, and the funny thing was, I had sold these things, and it showed up. I got to blab it to the collectors. Hey, this is the person. What the hell is this? This is how weird my life is getting now that this Natty Lights has come out with these weird White Claw type drinks. Friday the 13th is back. Friday the 13th is coming back, guys. Edit. I'm gonna drink some more of these things. I don't know. This is how much I hate myself right now. Catalina wine mixer. Friday the 13th is coming here, guys, and I don't even know if anyone gives a shit anymore. I just know, other than Stratton, I have a couple of my straggler collector friends, but man, it's 10 years at this shit. I'm gonna make some comments tonight. Fucking 10 years, the 10-year anniversary of this crap. And man, eBay, I guess, you just assume the market's gonna be like this forever, and you're gonna find people. But I don't blame me or any of my other fellow artists. I just blame it's eBay for not attracting interesting characters. It's like you can go to a mall and try to be a punk rocker, and it ain't gonna work. Not that I'm a punk rocker, but so this painting here eloquently describes it. Buy now, make all free offers. This is, 33 bucks. That's too cheap. That's too cheap to be criminal. My fat perverted guys that meat barbecue and porn and. I got one really funny one over here. I kind of like that. That's a good one. I have all these things that's inspired by old EB Yacht right there. It's my new EB Yacht purchase. There's actually a couple other characters I've been wanting to get. There's a couple of EB Yachts that's popped up on eBay I've been wanting to get. And but now I'm just thinking, you know what? Fuck it. I might just do this stuff from here on out. I really like just doing this. There's no thought to it. It's just forms and oddball symbols, and you sit there and cut back all this meat looking stuff, and it's not the frame, it's actually taped on there so I could pull it back. It's just some cabinet piece. But I might just stick with this and just keep doing this, hundreds of them, until I just don't feel like doing them anymore. Get really good about just the technique and oil, or it's in acrylic actually. This is how bad it's getting now. Aloha Peaches. I got another one of those beers here, look. See, Fred's going for the toilet water. No, it isn't toilet water. It's just Natty Light. That's the only toilet water I got left to drink.